All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Combobreaker 2022 for the first of the AIT events that are happening for today. And we've got Persona 4 Arena today happening here. I am Tabby, and joined with me is Ivy. Ivy, how's the day been for you?
Oh, it's been pretty good.
Right.
Really interesting bracket and fun day all around.
Yeah, it's been really good. You know, we had about a 30-person bracket in total, and it was like, they were in like pretty smooth comparatively. You know, I was hoping to be a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, this is, for those of you who are unaware about AIT, this is all in together. This is a Combobreaker side event. So there's like 30-something games over the course of the weekend with a variety of different things that are happening. So like I said, there's Persona happening over on another stream. There's Melty Blood Actress Again Current Code. There's JoJo's happening later this weekend. DFCI, all the different games that you could be wanting. If they're not in the main game, they're definitely here. Yeah,
a bunch of interesting games coming up, and we're going to be starting it off with Persona.
Yeah, we should be getting into it. So we are, we have one of our players that we're waiting on right now still. We're figuring out for our full top 8. So we're going to be starting with Melvin versus Hyde. Melvin, otherwise known as Gavin, over in the Persona Discord. They are a Shadow Mitsuru player who has been very, very strong. They've been doing a very solid performance today, only losing to Big Pat up on the loser side. And we'll get to that when we get to there.
Oh,
but they'll be going against Hyde. For those of you who don't know, Hyde plays pretty well in some events early on within the Persona 4 once the port came out. But mostly people know them as a Type Lumina player with their experience through there, as well as in other French-bred games like Dengeki Bunko, Final Climax Ignition, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they placed really well at CEO, was it?
They placed well at quite a few different events now. So
it should be really fun to see. I believe Hyde is on. Hyde will be on Narukami.
Yes, Hyde's been playing Narukami, just keeping it pretty basic.
Yeah.
With their play, so it should be an exciting match between this because it is very 2 5-5s, or a very even-ish match where both players are trying to do the same sort of strike throw game plan. Hyde does have access to a little bit more of a mix-up game plan.
Yeah.
And so it's very solid. It's a very, very interesting matchup. With how simple it is the best way to put it.
Yeah, honestly. Mitsuru definitely has the bigger explosive factor, given that she can just spend Shadow Frenzy to just murder you outright.
Yes.
But Narukami's definitely probably better in neutral?
No, Mitsu 5A. Have you pressed that button? Have you pressed Mitsu 5A?
You make a compelling argument that I cannot argue against.
Yeah. So Mitsu 5A will help cover a lot of that. 5B, Narukami 5B does also cover a lot of the same ranges and whatnot. So, but we'll get to see, and we'll get into the thick of it now as we got our players getting in and loading in. I believe they might just be doing a quick button check. Or they could be jumping into it. You never know. These players always love to pull these kinds of surprises, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We'll know pretty quick.
So letting the intros rock, so this is probably us. Yeah, this is us getting into it. Play Devil May Cry 2. Play Devil May Cry 2.
Play Devil May Cry 2, folks. It's one of the games ever.
Yeah, so it looks like we are getting into it right now. You can see a lot of it. Yeah, that 5A checking a lot of the air movement that you can see from Hyde. If they try to do safe jumps and stuff like that, it allows Mitsu to start under pressure, so it can end up making her pretty safe. Right now, off some early good counter conversion.
That button really just does everything for her.
Yeah. Good old 4-6B being able to grip that 5B and open up your strike throw game to these huge degrees. And this is what you're going to be seeing a lot from Melvin, right? They're going to be playing very patient. They're trying to zone out a lot of what Hyde's doing, but then try to use his dash rates to get in close.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that whiff 2B could have been huge, but Melvin wasn't ready for it.
Didn't believe. They go immediately into the iceberg.
Yeah, able to find that counter hit DP pick up right there in the corner. Just try to get as much damage as they can because they don't want this game to go on, and they also want to be saving their Shadow Frenzy to be those later rounds so they can really close it out. But they'll be using it here to stay safe.
Unfortunate, but staying safe is more important than saving that.
Yeah, especially versus a Narukami with 120 meter, anything is possible there.
Yeah. Forcing into the mirror. AOA.
Yeah. So the Marin Karen right there, trying to apply a charm. That OMC almost worked out for them.
Almost worked. Alright.
Yeah, and this is the dangerous part, yeah, because this is like the very similar striker game plan that you have access late hit, but miss the dash confirm on there. So that's going to give Melvin another chance to stay alive and now just zone out for these last 10 seconds.
Yeah. Ah, I love cross slash.
I taught him that. I hit Hyde with that a year ago, and then now started using it. That's all I'm saying. I'm taking credit for that.
Yeah, you can take credit for that. You're allowed.
I actually don't know.
Who wins?
Calm down.
Hyde!
Wow!
What? All right.
Wow.
That's cool. That's fine. All right.
I thought that was going to be in, like, Melvin's.
I thought for sure that was Melvin.
Reduce the ton of health. That it was tied up, but the values were in our favor. All right. Yeah, I like this just using 2D and 5D to really like control it. You see, Hyde's just been willing to block a lot of that farthering. You get a lot more advantage, a lot more potential to make something happen. But that 5C whipping is gonna be big to allow Hyde to use that.
Oh. Immediately he's out of it. Does not want to be caught into Blender.
Once again, Persona breaks and forces the burst out.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There we go. Yeah, OMC for the raise defense with raise 9 to stay safe. And I like that you should dash break, knowing that, hey, I'm not going to get much reward off this. You just get the Persona break, and then immediately try to pick up like this to secure the round. No. Oh, wait, almost. Yeah. Someone said they saved it. Oh. Okay, so that was actually like a super big brain play to try to catch them for just immediately doing DP as a reaction.
Yeah.
An easy one button press.
That almost worked out.
All right, Hyde gaining control of the corner, actually getting a nice little side jump, finding a good 5B counter hit.
Oh, another whip 2B.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to like find that right spacing to be able to actually get the 2Bs to come out.
That was very scary. Oh no!
I think that may have supposed to be a Shadow Frenzy. Like
that was supposed to be frenzy. That definitely was.
Oh, I like this from Hyde, just constantly challenging the SP dash rates on it. With these DCs, just making sure that Melvin like tries to play safe, not getting big rewards. OMB stays safe after the cross slash, unfortunately whiff, but we'll out counter out.
One more touch from either of these players. Oh well, not that, but now we're in a touch situation.
Yeah, for either of these players, like. Oh, there we go, the 5D. That's that big sniper we're looking for. As long as Melvin keeps it tight. Yep, there we go. It's going to be Melvin taking game number 1.
All right.
Remember, this is, not like a normal stream. This is the loser side that we're getting out for.
Yep.
So these players are fighting for their lives, fighting for that tournament, fighting for that sweet burrito that I'm offering in the first place.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We're not a main game. We can't get it for giving you out of pools, but I will personally pay for your burrito here.
Hell yeah. We love to see it. Immediately gets put in the blender. Here. Alright.
Yeah, I like just not respecting or mashing out of that.
Yeah. The Narukami classic. When in doubt, mash it out.
Yeah, safe jump with the JB. Like, that's always tough because you can do, like, delay second overhead off of multiple hits. It's a really hard situation. But Melvin, I think just taking it and then trying to tech out and get back to this situation where that 5C late connects, but Hyde does not care. Safe jump? Nope.
Yeah. Alright. CX Raven Lion. DP's out.
Alright, J2D, catch the ball. Yeah, good.
That is a dead Mitsuru.
They had been really fishing for like opportunities to wait for Hyde to like loosen their pressure up so they can actually get rolls and get rewards off of it.
Yeah.
So now, already checking them early on that without even really seeing the interactions come up shows like that's just like Hyde fundamentals that they have in a variety game.
Yeah.
Like AOA.
AOA. Sets up the mirror. How on earth does that work?
It hits all around. It's basically a big square.
Yeah, I didn't think she was able to do the DP that quickly after that.
That's what everyone thinks. Everyone thinks that.
The DP is always faster than you think it is.
Alright, here we go. Just trading pressure back on these like safe sequences and respecting it. But now, finding a good dash trade off this counter hit right here.
Alright, away. That's no. Oh, not only did they eat the frenzy, they also got hit by the. Oh my god, that was unfortunate.
I think if they did frenzy there, they would have been safe.
Yeah, I think they would have been. Yeah, such an unfortunate use of frenzy.
Yeah. And missing the yellow beat or getting a yellow beat there at the very end.
Hey, if it works, it works.
It works. You know, catching like the late tech is very, very good in this game. Right?
Yeah.
So fighting those extra hits, and Melvin able to capitalize on that. Now only one game away off the tournament set. DP baited. Long have we awaited. Melvin gonna get a good round off this point. Reset. Reset off the fatal counter. 60 speed.
If Melvin had frenzy, that probably would have been dead.
Yeah. But I didn't even want to set the meter off. It's trying to get extra damage. Just saving it for situations like this. Hold it. Hold it. Oh. No. I played too many games to get hit by that thing.
You're smart for it.
Yeah. But I respect it.
Yeah.
Oh, missed the 5A like follow-up afterwards. But they will check with the 2A on the roll once again. But it doesn't matter.
Drop, but we're fine. We're fine. We're still in this. Cross slash. That probably not. Hello, will it kill?
Still alive. EX dash rate immediately out. Do you have these confirmed? Okay.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Had the meter on hand, but like wasn't close enough for the Bukodine to actually hit. So
yeah.
Popped an alpha counter as well. Now this is a very, very scary part, right? Like you have to use these fights very carefully because if you let it recover too long, or if you do it too predictably, Hyde can.
Oh no!
Yeah. So like you said, you had to be very careful with those Zeodines because Hyde, if they did it too predictably, they just EX Zeokar underblow you up for it.
Yeah.
I do like that from Hyde being like pretty safe in their pressure, and once again doing that the air Zeodine to catch them out, see if they're going to go for the DP, but they were just staying very, very safe.
Yeah, definitely benefiting from a lot of safe play. That was echoes of round number 1.
Yes,
just one hit away.
Yeah.
Who do we got up next?
So I believe, okay, so they are there. So we will have our other match, which is going to be
no DQs.
Chacha Man versus Wonder Swan.
So Wonder Swan is a Shab player.
Yes.
Chacha Man.
I am blanking on who Chacha Man plays right now, unfortunately. Someone in Twitch chat tell me.
We do have a Shab player, so that's somewhat of a rarity these days.
Yeah, and Swan is like not one of the like. Because there's like a couple of like Shab players that you sort of think of. You think of like Banana Ken obviously doesn't actively play the game, but is still like around.
Banana Ken, Milpy, Sophie,
yeah. Diva is like I think their new tag. They changed their tag because they're like 19 years old. They change their tag every 3 weeks.
Killer Kitty?
Yeah, Killer Kitty as well. Which like those are like the Shabs that you think of. Those are the ones that you see at events like Just Block, now a part of the Dark Hour circuit. You know, check out more information on that. Yeah, I try to think of other like Shabs. Those are the only other ones.
Yeah, Shab is unconventional. Doesn't really. She's almost a puppet character, but not really. Very unconventional.
Oh, it's Shimizu. It's Shimizu. Okay.
Shimizu.
Yep.
Another one.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're finally doing it. We're getting multiple top tiers in our top cuts for our tournaments.
Oh my gosh.
No more Junpei, Liz, like.
No, there is a Junpei.
Well, there is.
Big Pat's still in.
There's the Junpei.
The Junpei.
There's Wig Wat. Big Pat, my goat.
The largest.
Unbiased
patcher.
commentary.
Unbiased commentary. Yep.
But this is an interesting matchup, right? Because like while Shab I think has the tools to deal with a lot of the situations that Mitsu can bring, especially with things like 5A doesn't clear up bull. They have to do multiple things to be getting rid of the bull, or like do a risky 5B.
Yeah.
And if the Shab's ready for that, you get blown up for it. For those of you who don't know, because we are on the Yipes stream, so it's not our, not just the core Persona audience looking in. Shabris is more like a traditional puppet character you see in other anime games, where she has a big bull following around her and it will kill you.
Yeah, you never see the bull coming, despite it taking up half the screen. It's so sneaky. It just disappears sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely, and you know, there's like fight setups as well that are going on. So you can see,
Oh, they're just going into it.
yeah.
All right. Immediately getting opened up.
I do like this. Like you're gonna see like how like Chap plays is pretty similar across the board. I think Melvin is a little bit more striker oriented, while Chacha has been very dominant on just like delay pressure.
Yeah.
Of T12. But this is the other part I wanted to mention about this matchup. You already see like this is just a couple random hits, and Chap's already in Awakening, already at that 30% health mark. She has the lowest health in the game. She's gonna get blown up off of any of these hits, and if Mitsu lands a solid confirm, you don't even need Shadow Frenzy to kill her.
You think it'd be a design flaw making your killer robot out of paper mache, but here she is sitting near the top of the hero.
Yeah. And now set up with Titanomaki as well, so getting a lot of free pressure, a lot of free mix coming through, and then the full screen blender.
Yeah.
Here we go, goes low, yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. And the rare Chap at the moment.
And you can really see that Chachaman's been like prioritizing using FD straight and like actually checking goal with 5B and alpha counter to try to get rid of these cards as quickly as possible.
And that is round number 1 for Chacha. Yeah, the key to fighting Chap is breaking the bull.
Yes.
Some characters have a really hard time with it because you have to do 400 or over in one hit
Yes.
to kill it. And some characters have a struggle with that. Mitsuru, not as much.
She can in certain situations, like 5A won't do it. That's a lot of the neutral plan. Is to just be like
Yeah.
5A. But you see things like this, like using 5B to actually like shut down a lot of the bolt. So One Swan really trying to find ways to make it work, and Laser finding a good counter hit, not able to get big pickups. Trying to do whatever they can to open up One Swan, playing a little bit more defensively, and then just taking the aggression. And this is the big thing. Yeah.
No.
Fail counter. Oh, but it misses.
Everybody gets hit by the little upward. I don't even. What is it?
It's 2C. It's 2C.
2C. Yeah. 2C. Just. What a silly move for a silly game.
But this is actually like big for Chacha, right? Finding an opportunity to freeze them without Shadow Frenzy. Like if that was a normal character, you were gonna see another loop into Bufu, into A Million Edges, whatever the name of that slash super. That's what I got. It's Chun-Li super art too.
Yeah. Actually, that is a really good comparison.
Yeah.
Now that
they're not fishing for it like the same way, but it's it's like a billion slashes.
Yeah, and you also get the confirm off of that, or you get a continuation of a combo.
There we go. Oh, I like that using the JA to actually like force him to block and hit the bull with that little cheeky cross right at the beginning. This is gonna be good for Chacha.
All right.
And I like that set the Terran, but aggressive using the 2C to actually like hit them, force them to block and get rid of it. So no harm to worry about.
Alright.
SB Gills either. Oh yeah, bite!
Everybody gets hit by bite. That's so hard.
They're unblockable. It's unblockable unless you're ready for it.
Yeah, for real. It's like for each set.
Yeah.
It's unblockable unless you're ready for it.
Oh, misses the 2B pickup right there on that. That hit, like, I think would have led to, like, some really huge rewards should they pop Frenzy, but this 5B counter hit will give them what they need without even having to spend it, but What if one wants to move?
I respect the oh no. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah. I like that burst, specifically if you think you can make that comeback. And Swan like almost was able to, but Chacha was just ready to immediately go out of the burst and like restart pressure. So give Swan any chance to breathe. We've given them one chance to breathe. We got blown up.
So we aren't going to see a frenzy off of that. Not quite enough meters to make it useful. Probably next good hit, we're probably going to see a frenzy.
Yeah, well, hitting it with the charm as well, so they're able to get to 100 meters.
Yeah.
They don't even need it. They don't even need it.
Yeah, they don't even need frenzy.
This is Shab health.
Yeah, I forgot how you remember and then you forget how much health Shab has in practice. Doesn't even need the frenzy to finish him.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and that'll be Chacha Man advancing to play.
They're gonna be playing Melvin, so we're getting
Ooh.
Shadow Mitsu
Shamir.
Honest and footsie.
Honest footsies.
Those are the only two words you should think of when you think of that matchup.
Yep, completely honest. No robbery in the slightest.
It's actually like not. It's not as bad as it used to be, like way back in the day. but it's still like it's like Marth Mirrors.
Yeah.
It's like Marth Mirrors, where it's a 7-3 matchup.
Yeah.
It's a 7-3 mirror. That's the nicest way I can explain it.
Yeah, for all the Melee players out there.
Shoutouts to Melee.
Yeah, shoutouts to Melee.
All right.
People showed up.
Yeah, it's Melee here got like
Also, fun lore.
This place exists
One of the Melee
between
setups
dream and reality.
is in the legendary ball pit spot.
well, I'm pretty sure. We're
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're right on this. There's a Melee setup where the legendary what was it?
the Dashcon ball pit, but that's
The Dashcon ball.
If you want to know about that, you're
You're in the wrong place.
You
to learn
have
about
the
that.
internet.
Yeah, you can.
Persona you have acquired.
Alrighty.
There's a side of you that shows
Just waiting
itself
for.
on the
We
face
have
of
Big
world
Pat.
around you.
Yeah.
And who else do we have in winners?
So we are going to have Big Pat and Domo Z.
Face various difficulties in life.
I'm not familiar with Domo.
So Domo, once again, I am having a complete brain fart on who they play
Okay.
because it has been a long day and I've been doing a lot.
Yeah, you've been TOing.
yeah.
Understandable.
But they are a longer time 1.1 player. And very, very strong. Like, I was watching them play today, and I was talking with Dio about seeding this and everything, and Domo was one that was like, yeah, you should seed them higher. They didn't have, a ton of, super consistent results with 2.0, but they've clearly shown today, yes, they still have the fundamentals, they still have the strength, and they're still able to, really, really grind it. But while I'm trying to remember everything about Domo Z, I want to talk about Big Pat.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who don't know, Big Pat is a newer kid. He called out of school today.
Yeah. This is me learning that he's a high schooler.
Yeah, he's 17.
He's godlike at this game.
But the thing is, he wasn't 6 months ago. Big Pat is, in my opinion, the currently most improved Persona player.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's been through Just Block and everything that I run, and through watching the PFC events and watching the Vortex Gallery that happened. Shadow Chia, I think, might be who Domo plays.
Ooh.
But I've watched them grow from being this pretty solid mid-level player to now only losing to what I would say the world-class players are, your Ataraxes, your
Thunlong.
Thunlong. I don't. Thun, you're in the chat. I'm not calling you world-class.
Shoutouts to Thunlong. One of the realists out there.
But to the people who you're seeing top 8 majors, like Jordan. That was the name I was
sure.
looking for.
Jordan.
And your
names.
like Jordan. People like
Grover.
Grover. Thank you. We're on the same wavelength.
We got it.
Yeah.
Names are hard sometimes,
Yes.
everybody. Yeah, no, really, really solid player. And he plays Shadow Junpei,
Yes.
which is one of the more... He's unwieldy, is what I'll say.
Yeah. He's not a niche pick anymore because there's 30 Shadow Junpeis out there.
He's not a niche pick because he's cool.
Yeah.
But he's just... He functions very differently from the rest of the cast in that you're hunting for that victory cry.
Yeah.
Which is... it's not like... Similar to Dragon Install. Think Dragon Install, but worse in pretty much every conceivable way.
No, it's actually better than Dragon Install.
It is because it stays on.
It also doesn't kill you if you lose it because you
True.
don't lose it, right? That's the big thing with it. But here we go. So we are getting into. I think we're gonna be getting into it now. Pat on
Yep.
Shadow Junpei. It's Shadow Aki.
Shadow Aki. I thought it was Shadow. Okay,
Yeah.
well this is cool too.
Yeah. So this is the low mid tier matchup happening right now.
Yeah.
Pat was saying that Junpei was the high tier, and we'll have that discussion on a later day because tier lists aren't real. But Domo Z off to a really good start right now. But I like that from Pat, recognizing those gaps in their pressure and immediately checking them with DP.
Yeah. In this first round here, you're going to just see Big Pat hunt for a good frenzy setup so he can get the victory cry immediately.
So it depends, right? Pat isn't one who normally goes for early frenzy. Pat is very one of the Junpeis have sort of two play styles, and Pat really likes to go for just get victory cry by yourself, and go for home runs early on, get those 5 bases, to try to just bring yourself back, even up the damage on these life totals because they want to save their Shadow Frenzy for those home run confirms because that's where you get the huge damage and that's where you really see Shadow Junpei excel. Regardless
if he uses Frenzy or not, he's going to want to get Victory Cry ASAP.
Yeah. But here we go. Yeah, DP's out right
Yep.
there. Not even worrying about the silence or any of the status effects being applied over by the Shadow Aki.
Yeah, silence probably isn't a huge deal for...
It can be, but
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about that because you're now taking a Shadow Akihiko
Yeah,
counter hit
that's
combo.
That's a dead Junpei.
Yeah, Aki, for those who don't know, like very like a standard boxer rushdown character, but he's one of the few characters that people actually sometimes don't want to play their Shadow version because
Yeah.
you still deal like Shadow damage on your normal. But I think Shadow Aki tends to be a little bit of a safer pick, just guaranteeing unburstable
Yeah,
damage right there.
it's easier to get those big damage combos with the assistance of Frenzy. So you don't need to play as cleanly as a normal Akihiko.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this is, I really like that from Pat. Just like sit there. Don't do twist with his finger. Don't do like any kind of like run up slide. Don't do anything like that. Just immediately like wait, see what Domo wants to do, and play really, really patient. And that's what they're doing once again. But this time finding that falling JB hit, but no meter to be able to cancel into home run. So this is where Domo's going to be able to actually clutch out and take the first game. Now this is our winners final, so this is 3 out of 5. You have time to get that download. You have time to think about it.
Yeah, Pat's a young man. He's got the young man brain. He'll adapt. He'll adapt.
It's also you're this young into what is ostensibly a 12-year-old game,
Yeah.
and you're like getting to this level. This is like nothing but room for growth for Pat. Even if like the worst case scenario.
When did he start playing?
I believe in the Parsec days.
Okay. Yeah. So the TFC Parsec.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. That makes sense.
All right, so some dive right now. Good rollout on the EX play right there, trying to bait him out. Even trying to parry, but Big Pat not failing for it. And now will use Shadow Frenzy recognize, hey, I can't really find those runs. I can't find those interactions that I want to versus like other people. But that's unfortunate.
That is so unfortunate. Oh no. So he needs to get a fat hit to cash in those 3 bases.
And here we go. This is the start that you're looking for. Able to go
There we are. Oh, he's a real character now.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Calling JB is like the biggest tool that you have access to, and now you're in.
Clean it. Oh.
Yeah.
It was almost cool.
Oh, it's hard on the big stage. You have less input delay because you're not playing on that play like the big Pat normally.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
So. Oh, unblockable. Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. Alrighty. But Pat does have a victory prize, so not all is lost.
And this is a good start.
Clean it loops.
Yeah. I like just go for the no tech. Don't try to do anything risky for the big follow up.
Yeah.
And be able to now get clean hit loops in the corner. Should be able to catch out right about 3.3. No, goes 3.1 for the system and gets that nerd thing. Instead of going for a super.
All right.
Yeah, DP out. Pat has been like 100% on all. As soon as these gaps come through, they're just immediately DPing them or just fucking jumping out of them to not get blocked by parries, which has been like showing how on point they are.
Oh, into the frenzy to keep it safe.
Yeah, and
oh my god.
Yeah,
that's dead.
Was able to frenzy into guard cancel roll to get out of that pressure. Still had the meter on board as well to keep it tight to tie this second game up. Domo's still on match point, but Pat still has a chance to make the comeback. 2B would have been the start. Or that was sorry.
So if I'm not mistaken, the more runs Junpei has in Victory Prize, is it more damage?
So he gets more damage.
Okay.
And he gets health recovering back. So you can see, look at he had like look at this. He's doing one combo and he's gonna recover almost like all the damage that he's taken so far. Imagine just being at 40 bases.
Yeah. So if you know how to play baseball, you know how the baseball mechanic works.
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball. Bat hits equals bases, strike bats out, try to get your runs, try to score home runs when you can.
Yeah.
Now you're in the good call. Oh, late OMC to try to get them bait out and doing something risky, but Domo not holding it. They will find a good shadow.
Oh no. Okay.
Sorry for cursing.
Oh, the reversal super.
Yeah.
Domo. Is this first to 2?
This is 3 out of 5. It's winners finals. It's winners finals, so they got time to think.
Got time to think. Just going right back into it.
Yeah, doesn't want to go to character. I'm always a big fan, especially in offline settings. Go to character select after every match.
Yep.
Just take that breather, decompress, figure out what went wrong. But right now, Domo is knowing what they're doing right, and they're trying to take this 3-0 over Big Pat.
That last game was pretty even, honestly.
Yeah.
Just Pat needs to clean a few things up, but that could probably be chalked up to nerves.
Yeah, nerves, you know, like
Younger player on a big stage. Definitely going to be dealing with it a little bit.
yeah, and like I said, you know, like Pat is predominantly an online player, so offline is a different environment. Like,
Yeah. Online and offline fighting, even with the wonderful addition of rollback,
it's totally different.
totally different.
So right now we have falling JA, but Pat finds a chance to able to actually get the finger to come through and now score.
Yeah.
Unfortunate they didn't get the jump strike on that. But the
The-
back hit.
The back hit! Oh my god. Oh, super.
Again, this time Pat
Yeah,
tried-
frenzy.
thought they were going to be going for Barry after the ID break because Pat's on where they've been at. Instead, that 5C going to be opening up and killing them this round. Domo now match point to move over into our grand finals.
Yeah.
See if Big Pat can make the sweep that they're looking for. But right now you don't have any runs.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, pretty hard to come back from.
Does have frenzy, so it's not out of the realm of
No,
possibility.
anything's possible.
Yeah, it's Persona. Anything's possible. This game's crazy.
Good IBs, yeah. Wade back finally able to actually Pat pressing on that DP. Pat able to try to take their turn back, build those runs up where they can. They have to be careful because you do have 2 outs. There's some spaces, so then it can go wrong.
All right.
Keep it going.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got victory cry.
Hold it, hold it.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to like be so like right in those moments
Yeah.
to be able to actually make that full turn work. And now you've got to hold silence. You will guard cancel roll just to get out. EX machine gun.
Oh my god. Is that a dead shoot? Oh no.
I think it may have been. No, it still wouldn't have been. Just due to the meter.
Is that what on earth? That's a funny little interaction.
Again, this is like mix up a blocks the A away and baits
Oh,
the burn.
unfortunate burst.
Yeah.
Good debate out of Domo.
Yeah. That's just that kind of like player knowledge, right? Being able to recognize, hey, I know exactly what you're going to do and I'm going to blow you up.
Big Pat is not out of this yet.
Nope.
He's going to be waiting in losers finals for the winner of our Mitsuru mirror.
Yeah, of our wonderful Mitsu mirrors. And it's like, it's not even like, I don't know, it's interesting, right? Like,
yeah.
you're, what is ostensibly like either playing against a matchup that is hard, because Akihiko Junpei is a little hard, right?
Yeah.
Because you're 2 characters that want to stay in your similar spacings. It's just their reward off of non-frenzy hits is yours after Victory Cry.
Yeah. Before Victory Cry, Junpei's a very death by 1,000 cuts because you don't have like.
Keep it up.
He's not a great character without Victory Cry.
Yeah, that's the thing of it, right? Like, if the character doesn't get the runs, they're going to struggle. Comparatively, though, if they do get the runs, then they become like a very, very good character.
Yeah, honestly,
Welcome
I think
to the
Junpei
Velvet
might be the
Room.
biggest
This place exists
the
between
biggest character
you
to
and
benefit
yours.
from the shadow system changes in this version.
Now,
Getting access to
introduce
burst
yourself.
No,
and frenzy.
I disagree.
Really?
Ken Koromaru, you gave Shadow Ken a burst. You
You're
gave
right.
Shadow Yukari a burst.
Oh. Yeah, but they were already like strong characters. Junpei in 1.1,
If you
Shadow
could choose someone
Junpei,
to encourage you on,
little
who would it
dicey.
be?
I think comparatively,
Yeah.
no, like definitely those characters are better for sure. But comparatively,
Very well.
I think Shadow Junpei like got the biggest bump in strength.
Who will eat and who will be eaten?
I have to ask someone smarter than me about that.
Yeah.
Because my gut reaction says no. But
My gut reaction says yes, so we're at an impasse. Alrighty.
But here we go.
The button. Well, we'll find out.
It depends. You know, like I'm like I said, I'm always kind of going back to character, like always doing a button check, just making sure you know exactly how the monitors feel.
Button check. Always button check, because the time that you don't button check, something's gonna be wrong with your stick. This is not a button.
But there's no button checking, only aggression right now coming out here. So just to make sure that people know, Chacha Man is on the blue Mitsu, Melvin is on the red Mitsu. Dare I say a Virgil versus Dante moment happening here.
Right. They even got. Oh no.
Melvin's even got Devil May Cry too.
Almost. If Red Mitsuru had white hair, this would be perfect.
Yeah, true. You know, true. But right now, Melvin doesn't need that white hair because they're able to keep this party going and even up these life holders after losing the first couple interactions.
All right.
Again, and baits the DP out, able to hold this charge as well, so should be able to set up Panic right now, having to swap all those directions, but finds an opportunity to sweep.
Panic is, well, very panic-inducing.
Yeah, you can say that.
It's a very apt name. Very panic-inducing. And while I'm talking about that, Chacha Man takes round number 1.
Yeah, that was such a good Chacha Man's callouts on all these DPs so far has been very, very good.
Yeah.
Always finally getting hit by one, but that was like 4 DPs to actually end up blowing them up.
This is a mirror match is always going to be your most knowledgeable matchup, and Chacha Man is demonstrating that really well.
But it also comes down to does your character have the tools to deal with your own character? If he does, so you're gonna see a lot of this back and forth counterplay try to come up. But Chacha Man wants to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah. In fairness, I think Mitsuru has the tools for basic things.
Oh yeah. But she's all mid. Just block
all mids Mitsuru. That's why her name starts with an S. That was a really
The
good
S
joke.
stands for stand block. Don't do that. Just crouch block.
Always block low, react high. Don't take that advice. But also block low, react high. Alrighty.
Yeah, this is back to the loser side lines. This is a 2 out of 3. So Chacha Man really trying to just capitalize on hey, I'm getting through these games as quickly as possible. You're seeing that they're not they're not trying to go for these big breakers. They're trying to just keep their mental state to a very minimal state so that they can get farther in the bracket and try to make big comebacks that they're looking for. Yeah. Right now, they got to hold all this. Found the opportunity to go for these dash feints, but Melvin able to hold calm, get the right reads now. It's a great opportunity.
Alright.
Oh no, the 5D whip, they were just gonna hurt. Slightly under it, yeah.
Is this? Yeah, frenzy setup. Why did they give Mitsuru access to Charm?
Oh no!
No! The drop!
Yeah, they did follow the icicle follow way too late right there, so that gave Melvin a chance to make a comeback. But even Melvin had to try to pop their own Shadow Frenzy to take that round back. Yeah. Able to make too much work for it now.
Alrighty.
Life total's pretty even, no burst.
Yeah.
Cards are getting low for both the players as well. This is where it's very patient. You find situations like that where you're like, hey, you're just going to wait for me to do something. I'm going to do EX dash rate, where it's I'm basically unreactable.
Yeah. You got to be patient with this character until you don't have to.
Exactly.
Oh. Didn't believe in the punish there.
Oh, 2D. This is big. This is big for Melvin. This could be the start of a comeback that they're looking for. But misses the AO.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
A good recognition to just quickly check out of that situation. 2D whipping, though, because you're slightly spaced out.
He's gonna...
And I like that from Chacha, right? Knowing that, hey, I've got a couple of interactions to go with, cashing out on that super just to get the extra hit. Because you're going to build it back. You already see they're already at almost halfway back to their meter. And now you're getting a big punish it.
Okay, that's a unfortunate burst, and that is a dead. Yeah. There's no reality in which that did not kill. And Chacha Man advancing to
Losers finals.
Yeah, advancing to losers finals,
Keep it up.
and gonna be playing against Big Pat.
Yeah. So this will be, oddly enough, I think this will be something that Big Pat's more comfortable on, right? Like, we saw them in the pre-top 6 portion for the winners quals match. They played Melvin.
Yeah, they did knock Melvin into losers.
They knocked Melvin, knocked him into losers. I know that they're someone who played like T-Lock regularly and other Shadow Mitsus. So they have that knowledge, they have that understanding that, hey, I know how I want to blow you up.
It's not a great matchup by any means, but having the experience is extremely important.
Yes. Very, very much.
Honestly, that's probably the most important thing for this game specifically. You can make almost any character work if you just have experience and grinded it out. Yeah. Everybody's viable. Even Kanji. Don't argue with me, I'm right.
Picture in your head your own.
No, I was trying to think if
as
there's
well
like
as your
the only
alter
things
ego.
that aren't viable are
Your
like Shadow
persona.
Resay. Yeah, I said it. Take that Resay, chat.
You're right, but you
I
shouldn't
wish you
say
good
it.
luck.
Like, play who you like, chat. That's the long and the short of it. If you like, if Shadow Risei is the one, then she's the one. You're just gonna have to work harder.
And that's what Big Pat's going to have to do here. They're going to have to work hard. They're going to have to be able to get through this. Like, Chacha Man's been, like we were saying, on point so far.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can really get through right now. Checking with the 2A, trying to make sure that Pat has to force the block in these early stages. Trying to get their one out. They want to be able to clear the bases with needed.
The charm.
Yeah. That's big. Like, Charm is already like a very good tool versus this, but as we've seen in previous matches, 2K needs that meter. They need that pressure to really make things work. Taking away that 25 meter they've gained early on and being able to gain plus 25, be at 50, able to catch it with the super at the very end as well. It's a great, great spot for you to be in a shot.
Yeah. Charm is very effective against Junpei. I think more so than a lot of other characters.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, this is a scary part because you're stuck in a very, very dangerous strike throw right at the very end. Chacha Man closing that round with a perfect. You know, Big Pat is, I think, really like looking out for a lot of options like that where they're just wanting to be pressing and catching them with the 5B. Forcing to use Shadow Frenzy to be able to get tested, which I like that in the interaction situation. All right.
Finally, this is the most satisfying sound effect in the game. Little ping. Oh my god, it's music to my ears. I love listening to it.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. It's fighting in sound effects all the time. But here we go. Chacha Man now preventing the reverse perfect from Pat. Found a quick hit into the staff super right now. DP's out, saying, hey, I want to play neutral because now I'm in a great spot. I'm at a very good health and covering it if we try to play slow. But Dash Break comes through once again, trying to stop it.
DP's out. And the EX Deathbound. Is that Deathbound?
Probably.
It's called something. It's Deathbound. Chat knows what it's about.
EX Persona calls down. There we go.
True.
There we go.
True. That is the proper.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. Walk back, just get out of the pressure, knowing that like you have opportunities for 5A to be super beneficial to you. Quick throw. All right.
Oh, 2 Persona cards taking just like that.
Yeah. This is such a
Junpei's Persona is very prone to getting broken. That thing out all the time for the Persona move. Alright. Gonna take dead Junpei.
Yep.
Into the iceberg.
Chacha Man taking the first game there. I'm trying to like. I like how Big Pat's playing, right? I think the things that like you're looking at is like just cleaning up some of the hits.
Yeah.
Just making sure that you are able to, like get the max damage for any random hit you have.
Yeah.
And find situations where you're not like that, where you're not trying to be baiting up the JPs to be clashing with 5A. 5A for Mitsu.
Yeah.
Just covers so much.
Alrighty. This is 3 out of 5, so a lot of time for Pat to adapt, and we're seeing some of that adaptation immediately. Yellow beat, but still gets the 10 runs, so who cares?
Yellow beats don't matter as long as the combo dealt damage.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And even got the fireball starter at that close range right there to try to catch out. It's really impressive from Mitsu, and this is going to give Big Pat another chance to get the party started.
Yep. All right. Ah, that was... I'm surprised he didn't get clipped by that Mitsu button. That's crazy.
I think Chacha Man's also surprised that they didn't get clipped by that Mitsu button. I see them, they're closing their eyes, taking a deep breath, like, okay, just slow down. Sometimes you get Persona, sometimes it is what it is.
This game is weird. It's funky.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's an interesting. You've been seeing them go for, in previous matches, so much of this dash straight into strike, like in the 2A, the 5B, and the 4-6B. But now just adding that throw to that game plan and passing and expecting the follow-up hits, which is going to give them so much more work. Like counter hit throw, gets the pickup, force a burst out from Chacha Man.
All right. Good DP.
Oh, got caught in the Aegis Reflector as it's falling down. But
You never see it coming.
it's hard. It sometimes you also just see it coming. You're like, well, it's unblockable. There's nothing I can do.
It happens.
There we go. Pat able to clutch that last one out right there.
Yeah.
Tied it up 1-1. So I think this is going to be the set that goes the distance, right?
Oh yeah,
this is where.
If any set's going to go to Game 5, it's going to be this one. These plays are both on point. Extremely strong shot.
AOA answer. Sets with the Marin pairs.
Oh no. Gotta avoid that flower. Did he get charmed? No, he did not get charmed. Or did tell him.
No, you can tell by looking at the meter bar, the flashing.
That's the flickering meters to give away.
Oh, only getting the panic on there, not able to actually follow up with 100 Shadow Frenzy.
Good
Very scary spot.
All right.
And this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is Mitsu was able to just dominate the entire pace of the game, that you weren't able to get a single
runs.
So,
but still has frenzy.
Still has frenzy, but you're having to burn that frenzy just to get runs, right?
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, the correct move here is just burn the frenzy when you have enough meter to just get those runs. Getting victory cry is more important than having reverse a lot of the time. Sometimes.
Yeah. In a matchup like this where you're getting Shadow Frenzy as well, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But Pat found the situation to recognize that they're quickly get 10 runs right here.
Never put Big Pat in this situation.
Yeah, because if you put Pat in this situation, you're going to find yourself in this situation, getting the clean hit loops, but not able to fully capitalize, guard cancel, get out of there.
Clean hit loops are very difficult, honestly. You gotta have really good spacing, and you gotta get your rhythm on point.
Especially versus a Mitsu that got normal, so
yeah.
It makes the risk even scarier. Here we go, Pat. Try to make this happen.
The X Deathbound.
Deathbound's been working so well for Pat this whole set, and also
dead Mitsu.
Yeah.
Big Pat.
Tying it back up.
Yeah. It's such a good set. I'm so happy. I'm so happy this is the set that's gonna definitely go the distance. All right. Deathbound.
There we go. Yeah, check the 5A off the air tag. Pat does not care now. Trying to add up these runs wherever they can.
Pat's also about to have frenzy on that.
Oh yeah, you're right. So if this goes any longer, this is going to be able to have Pat a bunch of damage.
Probably next combo, next good hit, I'd expect to see a frenzy. Or he just wants to keep it safe.
I like that idea to, obviously pop Shadow Frenzy and try to get your fun in there, but to go for EX slide tackle right there.
Yeah.
But Chacha Man was already prepared for any kind of run-up attempt, able to find this situation.
Oh no.
Another.
Oh, the EX tackle.
Yeah, there it is. Like I said, call it. If it works once, it'll work again.
Hey. And that should be a death.
No, you.
No! To be fair, that was weird spacing to get that. And death mounting.
Okay. That super should have killed. Right?
That super
like
definitely
that
should have
just
killed.
that just got everyone's heart racing of like, oh god, what's
Or like a little
going
heart
on?
attack, because usually Pat's on point with those.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like I said, normally they are, but they've missed every single one that they've hit so far. They've not gotten a clean hit.
Round
Yeah.
1.
You know, but they will get an early counter hit. JB finally getting a chance on Chacha
And
to catch him.
immediate frenzy into the victory cry. This is a great start for Big Pat.
Yeah, but just DP's out. Like saying, hey, I'm not holding victory card anymore, right?
When in doubt, DP out.
And when in doubt, press 5A after your
Yeah.
The Chacha man, I think, is like recognizing, like, hey, I've been missing so many technical chances. I've been missing all these random hits. I'm just going to keep it safe. I'm just going to try to get like a normal amount of damage from a lot of hits and try to like win through a war of attrition. And while that works, Pat getting this early advantage already with the shadow of the victory cry pop. It's going to be hard to make that whole game plan work.
Alrighty.
Have been doing a good job of stopping a lot of what their opponents want to be doing, though.
Run up CP! We'd love to see it. Rolled out.
Yeah.
Both players just fish. Oh, that was a good hit. At one point.
And that was a great jump out to get out of his finger. But Pat recognizing, hey, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to secure the round after a long grind right there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like Chacha man, I think, was thinking, like, hey, I need to secure the war position. I need to grind this out. But Pat is willing to go the distance because the longer you also let the teammate go, if they're able to get in situations where they can build these runs up even more and more,
Yeah.
it's scarier when you try to loop back into that.
Junpei, classic snowball character. The longer the match goes, well, yeah. No, the longer the match goes, more beneficial it is for Junpei. Clean hit.
The finger, yeah,
Oh my
50-50.
God.
Raw 50-50, same animation, guess high-low. And Chacha,
Unfortunate DP, but that works.
only gets a single base off of it, but the throw gives them the kill. Oh! They're able to bait that burst.
Fortunate burst, but Big Pat looking to get his run pack versus Domo.
Good stuff from Big Pat. Able to like clutch that out and bring it back to grand finals, guaranteeing themselves second place.
Yep.
Guaranteeing themselves second place. You know, all of our top 6 are getting medals. You know, it's only top 4 payout, but all top 6 at least they're walking home with something to show. Hey, I made it through. I got through this bracket, and here I am.
Love to see it. Alrighty.
Now the players getting ready.
Yep. All right.
You know, you gotta laugh. You gotta chill because you know where you're at. You know the game you're playing. You know where you're at. This is Combobreaker 2023.
Yeah.
All in together.
Take some breaths. Drink a little bit of water. Stay hydrated.
You two at home,
folks.
You two at home. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Drink your water. Take your meds. Do what you need to do.
While we're getting into this match, though, I do want to take a quick little time. As we mentioned earlier, just want to shout out the Dark Hour Circle. It's a big new thing that we're doing within the Persona community through the Persona Fight Discord, which has been like the main hub. So if you're like, hey, I'm new to this stream, I'm new to this game looks sick, I want to play it, go to like discord.gg/P4AU. That is the direct link. It'll get you into there. It has all the character channels, has everything you need for that. But we're doing a net play series on PS4 that will lead with a points qualifier system that's going to lead to a 1K total prize pool.
How many total qualifying players?
There's 16 total qualifying players. It pays down. I think everybody walks away with something. And there's 12 qualifying events, and you could be one of those people and fight players like Domo Z and Big Pat, who we've got now in our grand finals here. Early throw coming up from Domo Z. We're going to be trying to add up the damage as much as possible here.
All right.
Pop Shadow Frenzy, let's go.
All right. That will be early victory cry. The cross-up. The clean hit loop. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Both players just fishing for that good hit to get their crazy stuff started. Oh, and that is...
May have not found a good hit, but did find a good throw right there in the air. Just quickly add up some more damage, add up some more of these phases. And this is like the big thing. I think Pat switching to this more aggressive style has been working out. Especially they're recognizing, hey, I can't be patient with just somebody who's willing to bark senses away. They're going to swing their arms in if you get hit, it's your fault. Just like that, swung their arms in and got a Shadow Frenzy, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. So Pat found a chance to kill him, and this is huge.
Dude,
this is huge.
Pat's death bounds have been on point.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
They've been doing work.
I think it's cool that you don't see coming from like every single Shadow Team phase, so if you're not something you're fully prepared for or ready for that kind of combo swing, it can be hard to deal with. But Domo, we saw in the first set, was able to deal with it. So they can make it, they can make that adjustment. Because one round doesn't mean everything.
Yeah. Pat's also warmed up. He just came off of a 3-1 against Chacha, man, so he's feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
And sometimes that helps, like having the Domo, because they went into the match versus Domo a little cold, right?
Yeah.
So now having the ability to be a little bit warmed up, ready for the game, it can change a lot of players' mentality. And here we go, Shadow Frenzy after the slide tackle.
Oh man, I love
slide tackle loops. Yeah.
They're so good.
But unfortunately, Pat wasn't able to get all of them and will get 5A pressed on that. You're not invincible on that, baby. You're getting hit. EX machine gun punch. You got up close, but check the cross through.
All right. And that is a bad burst is what that is. Unfortunate burst, but really close games.
Yeah.
That was a classic 2-0, but it was close. It was close.
You go to the TO, you're like, it was 2-0, but no, like, we have last touch, last situation, right?
Last situation. It was it's fine. All right.
Game number 2. And so I like the switch up from Domo there, saying like, hey, Pat wants to be a little more aggressive on their press and try to get through everything, and it's now just backed off. But Pat was able to take that opportunity and turn it on its head to fortunately find like a good hit at the beginning, but then just quickly got defeated. Now it's Domo's turn to party once again.
Yeah. Oh, just flips the persona, not
It didn't have the meter, like it was just a little bit short of the meter. No.
There's no way, yeah, there's no
If he had like 10 more meter to SD it would have, but wasn't able to there, so Pat finds a chance to get some run, pop Shadow Frenzy as well, lead it to a big starter.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you're just trading this frenzy for a victory drive.
There we go, yeah. Counter hit close fireball was gonna be the start they want, but Domo able to not let that get to their head. Quickly tag them out.
All right. This is the clean hit, but that's hard.
Yeah, finally IBing those death bounds now, ready for them. Ready for the tempo swing that's coming from Pat. Quickly trying to get it back.
Alright. It's a scary situation for Domo.
Yeah.
He's out.
Pat not really respecting a lot of like the press right there. Just pressure over and over, trying to catch them for 5A. So I do like that.
Been really patient with those pieces.
Yeah, they've also been patient with those 5A presses, saving them for situations like this.
Alright. This doesn't kill, but it's gonna be close. Alright.
Good old 7K into high-low guess.
Yeah.
Good old 7K into high-low guess.
Guess for game.
And Domo was able to, take that one, tie it up.
Yep.
Tying it up.
Do you think we're going to get the full, 9 games? Would it be?
We could. That's a possibility.
I I would love to see that, honestly.
Yeah, we'll we'll have to see because anything's possible here in Ultimax.
Yeah, tournament's been crazy good.
Right, yeah, falling J. These JA presses from Domo, I think, have been the biggest thing for them. Finding opportunities to get the cross up, land these high-low mixes, and the face jump with it, and catching out big pad. Yeah, throw. The answer to your question there is no. Domo's got to have one more hit coming through.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And so Pat wanting to wants to switch to air forces there, right? He wants to recognize, hey, I'm losing some ground interactions now that I let Domo sort of take that. I'm gonna try to meet him in the air, but Domo is already preemptively in the air, trying to catch him out, trying to catch these two Bs.
All right.
Go pop shadow front the edge. Wants these runs.
Wants to get the runs. In the long
run.
No pun intended. In the long run, it's going to be beneficial.
Yeah. Especially when you're down a game like you're not going to have the exciting that you're looking for. Usually. Picked up by Caesar, now picked up by Akihiko. Oh, yeah, and I like that. Just check the persona, try to get Domo to be careful now because they want to press it again. If they're wrong, they're going to lose it, but instead they're going to be right on with this damage here.
That kill?
Yes, it does. And that's why it was because of the full cyclone and then the SD version.
Yeah. Definitely had more uppercuts on that one.
Yeah.
And this iron wall holds.
That's Domo Z now up 2-1 here.
Yep. Pat giving us the eyebrows.
Round.
Alrighty.
Go, nice catch.
Potentially last game of the tournament. So.
Yeah. We'll pass to C here. Alright, good throw pass. Like I said, switched up the tempo, went more aggressive than we've seen previously in the sets now.
Yep.
Cash out into the victory cry. And I like this. You saw the exact same thing Pat switched to this exactly in the previous set, where it's just like, oh, okay, I pop shadow front, walk back, see what you do, and try to call you out for making a big mistake. And Domo, I think, quickly recognized that. Okay, well, now I'm going to back out. Now we get to play. I'm going to pop my shadow front to stay safe, but still find a chance to flip you open with that machine gun punch and add up the damage where I can.
Alrighty.
Oh no. This almost scary.
Oh my
And then it was. Call that a horror movie, but that was that instant jump scare with the cross up right there. Domo Z off to a great spot, trying to win this so far. Only one round away. Good throw tech out for them.
Fast like. Alright.
Throw good from Pat wasn't able to punish it. So Domo now capitalizing on it, trying to add up this damage wherever they can, seeing that they need to build that meter up. Try to bait for a big counter hit.
He's out. Oh,
yeah.
Good call out there.
Yeah, recognizing the spacing wasn't going to be through on that, so able to actually punish him for it. JCs have been pretty solid from Big Pat. These air-to-airs now in this game, but it might be potentially a little too late if they're not able to land a big crazy hit here.
They have fairly good meters, so oh no.
Yeah, but they don't have a burst hit.
Now they don't have I was about to say they have Frenzy still, but Frenzy off the table now, but still completely doable.
And only one persona card. They have to be careful. But Domo Z gonna add it up.
Oh my god,
yeah, into the SB second follow-up. Get those extra hits. But it didn't scale enough, so Big Pat's got a chance.
Oh my god, let's go.
The home run swing.
All right, he's still in this.
Yeah.
He is not out of this yet. Not gonna let Domo have it without a fight.
Very, very, like, yeah, Domo almost killing off that. And now getting flashed and Big Pat able to capitalize on it.
Alright. Punishes the roll.
Alright.
Yeah. Those clean hit loops.
And like even checking the delay tech, getting those extra hits net there.
Yup.
Yeah, DQ's out. I'm not taking a 50-50. I'm never holding that if I don't have to.
Yeah.
And they will force Pat to their burst yet again really early on.
Alright. Keep blocking, Pat. Keep blocking. Punishes the. Was that a. Just me assist finger? Or was
That was that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like Pat is bound for death right here after the big Shadow Frenzy confirmed. We saw this happen before, but this time, Domo has the guaranteed kill right there. And that's.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That'll be Domo, your Persona 4 Arena Ultimax champion. And
Combobreaker 2023.
Yep. Great stuff.
The winner.
Yeah.
The first place. The winner of a burrito from me.
Oh yeah. Gotta make sure
you send me a picture of your burrito, Domo, and then I will Venmo you or PayPal you or Cash App you, or I won't mail you a check. I won't do that.
Oh, really?
I don't have checks.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Neither
have
do I.
checks.
I have never written a check in my entire life.
Kids these days never writing checks. Kids these days. But yeah, that should be it for us for Persona.
Yeah, that'll wrap it up for Persona.
I believe we're going to be giving away some medals here real quick. I think that's what we're getting all our players around here for.
So what is our final top 8 bracket? Or the top
or
is this the whole 8 coming up, or
just only medals for 6. So our top 6 is going to be as we now see here. So Domo in first place after taking it through, not going into the losers at once. Big Pat in second place, almost making that great comeback, but we didn't see it there so far. Then we got Chacha Man up in third, Melvin up in fourth, Swan, Wonder Swan and Hyde both tied for fifth. And then Themper and Crippled Roach both got 8th in that. So, they won't get a medal just because we were only able to do top 6. But they will, I was telling Themper they were kind of beating themselves up because they played Hyde and it was a very, very close set.
Oh, yeah. Themper, one of the best Adachis out there.
Oh, one of the more active ones. They've still got ways to go. They still have things that they're working on. Yeah. I'm biased on Denver. They're a local player. They're a friend of mine. I'm maybe a little bit more critical on them than other people are. But
yeah. Alrighty.
Still excellent work.
Getting those medals handed out.
It doesn't look like medals just yet. But.
Well, here is 5 of our top 6.
Yeah.
Hyde is probably playing Melty.
Hyde is, I believe Hyde is playing Melty or just finishing up their pools, trying to make sure that they can qualify in for that.
Yeah.
But
stuff. Wants to get that free burrito.
Yeah, wants to earn that free burrito. That's the thing with this Combobreaker, and with Evo coming up, I believe having the same thing.
That's awesome.
Even if you think that you can't make that burrito,
yeah,
you gotta go. And you got to make sure that other people can't get that burrito. But you know what you can get? Is you can get some more excellent content on this stream coming up soon. We're going to have Advanced Variable GO2, one of the sickest games out there.
Oh, my God.
This game is sick. I really love it. It's a fantastic game. Make sure that you stay tuned for that if you're in for the chat right now.
It's got rollback now on Duck Station.
Yeah, it's got rollback through there. The community's been very, very active. Jay put out a full primer on it over on Idolism Jay. Check that out. But yeah, thank you all for coming through. Ivy, do you have anything you wanna plug? You wanna plug yourself?
You can follow me on Twitter at Transmaid, TRANSMAID.
Yeah.
I will be on later after AVG2 for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R.
Okay.
That'll be on after that. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
You got stuff? You have plenty of stuff to
I have
show.
too many things. So
plug your
Obviously,
stuff.
check out the Twitter, Tabby Nickel. That's where you're going to see all the updates on stuff that I'm doing with things like Just Block, our bi-weekly Under Night West Coast tournament, and our Persona tournament. Once again, Just Block is part of the Dark Hour circuit, so we will be making sure that the points will be going towards that appropriately.
Yep.
And it's the biggest thing I think that we can be doing for the game right now is
Yeah.
an online net play circuit with like $1,000 price. Well, obviously, we can't hit the developer funded stuff. This is all from community funded
This is
out of
very
our own pockets.
grassroots.
Yeah.
This is really good stuff. I'm going to be commentating some of it. At
Yeah,
least Just Block.
I mean, yeah, like around for like Just Block and other stuff. We're
Yeah.
still working on the details for everything, but there'll be like an invitational at the end.
Are we going to do a last chance qualifier for that?
I don't remember. I'll just be honest. I think I remember we talked about an LCQ.
We should do an LCQ.
LCQs are sick.
LCQs are
sick.
the best tournaments. Always sick to watch.
Yeah, they're up there. They're definitely up there. But yeah, you can check that out. You can always check on the newest registration for Just Block. I haven't made the Persona one for next week. I'm sorry. I've been here. But you can check that over. StartGG/JustBlock. Once again, discord.gg/P4AU. That is the Discord for this. If you have been watching this game and you're like, man, this is really cool, I didn't know about it. I've met people who in line who were there like, oh, what's the Persona fighting game? I like the video games. And then we're getting into this. We're getting more people.
I think
Persona.
it's still canon, right? The story mode.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure the
tell
story mode. Somebody in chat's gonna correct me. I'm pretty sure the story mode at one point was canon.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Yeah.
I believe that's it for us. Thank
Yeah,
you
that's it
all for
from
coming
us.
through. Stick around for more Advanced Variable Geo 2 coming up next.
Yep.